The American auto industry stands at a crossroads. Today we're not talking about innovation or growth, we're talking about a crisis. 5 of the world's largest Asian automakers, Hyundai, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, and Kia, are pulling out of the American market. These brands aren't just companies, they're woven into the fabric of American life. Their sudden exit threatens 38,000 direct jobs and countless more in communities across the country. Detroit, the Motor City, is reeling as shockwaves ripple through the industry. This isn't just about cars, it's about families, livelihoods, and the future of American manufacturing. The numbers are staggering, the impact personal. The story of this upheaval is unfolding now and it affects us all. Let's find out how we got here, and what it means for America. Hyundai's Montgomery, Alabama plant was once a symbol of hope. Thousands of jobs, a thriving community, and a new era of global partnership. Now, the plant is closing. The lights are going out and 3,000 workers face an uncertain future. The impact doesn't stop at the factory gates. Local suppliers, logistics companies, and small businesses built around Hyundai are on the brink. An entire ecosystem is collapsing, threatening the economic lifeblood of the region. For Montgomery, Hyundai's exit is more than a business decision, it's a deep wound to the community's identity. The loss of these jobs means families uprooted, homes at risk, and dreams deferred. The ripple effect is massive. Local businesses lose customers, suppliers lose contracts, and hope fades. For the American auto industry, Hyundai's departure is a warning sign. We once believed foreign investment was permanent, but this crisis proves otherwise. Hyundai's competition pushed domestic automakers to innovate and offer better value. With Hyundai gone, consumers face fewer choices and potentially higher prices. Hundreds of Hyundai dealerships, many family-owned, will shutter, leaving empty showrooms and lost investments. Why did Hyundai leave? Officially, it's market conditions and regulatory pressures, but the real reasons are complex. The American market has become less attractive, and Hyundai's exit signals deeper issues for the entire industry. This is more than lost jobs, it's a shattered promise and a community left to pick up the pieces. Hyundai's story is just the beginning of a much larger crisis. It's a stark reminder. In global economics, loyalty is fleeting, and the consequences are devastating. The American auto landscape will never be the same. The question now, who's next, and what can be done to stop the bleeding? For Montgomery, the heartbreak is real, and the future uncertain. The story of Hyundai's departure is a tragedy, but it's only the first chapter. The dominoes are falling and the industry is bracing for more. The loss of Hyundai is a loss for all of us. The American dream, for many, just got a lot harder to reach. The crisis is here, and it's only getting started. The next chapter, Honda. Let's see what happens when another giant leaves. Honda's exit is a gut punch to the Midwest. For over 40 years, Honda's Marysville, Ohio plant was a beacon of stability and pride. Now that legacy is ending. Thousands of workers face unemployment, and the community is left reeling. Honda's deep network of local suppliers, many small family-run businesses, are now at risk of collapse. Generations built their lives around Honda, believing in a stable, middle-class future. That future has vanished overnight. The social fabric of towns like Marysville and Greensburg is unraveling. The loss isn't just economic, it's personal, and the anxiety is everywhere. For consumers, Honda's departure means the end of trusted models like the Accord and Civic. Loyal customers are left searching for alternatives, and the market loses a pillar of reliability. Honda's decision reflects deep problems, rising costs, regulatory complexity, and the pressures of the EV transition. The closure of Honda's R&D facilities is a blow to American innovation and engineering. Dealerships once considered safe investments are now facing ruin. The brand equity built over decades is gone, leaving empty lots and broken dreams. Honda's exit is a profound loss, a trusted partner gone, and a community left behind. It's a harsh lesson. No matter how deep the roots, business decisions come down to the bottom line. The American market, once a cornerstone, is no longer enough. The shockwaves from Honda's exit will be felt for years. The industry is destabilized and the future is uncertain. The loss of Honda is more than numbers, it's a loss of trust and stability. The American auto industry is being reshaped before our eyes. The next blow, Toyota. If Honda's exit was a gut punch, Toyota's is a knockout. The crisis deepens, and the stakes get higher. The story of Honda's shutdown is a warning to us all. The unraveling continues. What happens when the biggest player leaves? Toyota's departure is almost unthinkable. The best-selling brand in America, with massive plants in Kentucky, Texas, and Mississippi, is leaving. The Georgetown, Kentucky plant, Toyota's largest in the world, employs over 8,000 people. Its closure is an economic disaster. Toyota's exit means the loss of reliable, affordable cars like the Camry, Corolla, and RAV4. Consumers will face fewer choices and higher prices. The ripple effects are enormous. Hundreds of thousands of jobs from suppliers to dealerships are at risk. Toyota's extensive dealership network, 1,500 strong, will vanish, devastating local economies. Parts and service industries will struggle as the supply pipeline dries up. The value of used Toyotas will plummet, and owners will face uncertainty. Toyota's decision signals deep structural problems in the American market. Trade policies, regulations, and a shifting economic landscape have made the U.S. less attractive. The psychological impact is huge. Toyota's success was proof that global competition could thrive in America. Their exit feels like a rejection of that ideal. Politically, the fallout will be intense, but the damage is already done. The government faces a massive unemployment crisis and economic carnage. Toyota's departure transforms a serious problem into a full-blown catastrophe. The American auto industry without Toyota is almost unimaginable. The landscape has changed forever. The loss of Toyota is the centerpiece of this crisis. The industry is in free fall, and the consequences will last for decades. The American dream of affordable, reliable cars is slipping away. The next chapter, Nissan. The dominoes keep falling. The crisis is now a tsunami. The question, can anything stop the collapse? The answer is far from clear. The story continues. Nissan's withdrawal adds another layer to the crisis. Their plants in Tennessee and Mississippi have been economic anchors for decades. Thousands of jobs are gone and the supply chain is in jeopardy. Local suppliers, many dependent on Nissan, now face ruin. The impact on dealerships is severe. Investments wiped out, jobs lost, and communities left with empty buildings. For consumers, the loss of Nissan and Infiniti means less choice, especially in electric vehicles and sports cars. The unwinding of Nissan's finance arm will create uncertainty for millions of customers. The Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi alliance faces instability, with global implications. Nissan's exit is a defensive move, but the consequences are devastating for American workers. The industry's downward spiral accelerates. More jobs lost, more communities destabilized. The nightmare for Nissan's American stakeholders is just beginning. The crisis is now a national emergency. The dominoes keep falling and the industry is in turmoil. The American auto landscape is being dismantled piece by piece. The next blow, Kia. The unraveling continues. The stakes have never been higher. The nightmare deepens. Kia's story is the final devastating blow. Their West Point, Georgia plant transformed a small town, creating thousands of jobs and a sense of pride. Now, that lifeblood is gone. 2,700 direct jobs lost, and up to 10,000 more at risk in the region. The local economy is hollowed out, and the community faces an existential crisis. Kia's exit, alongside Hyundai's, signals that the challenges in the American market are structural and possibly permanent. Consumers lose a key competitor known for value and innovation. The loss of Kia means higher prices and fewer choices for American buyers. The combined departure of Hyundai and Kia is a massive withdrawal of foreign investment. The reversal will deter future investment and damage the U.S. economy. The cumulative effect is staggering. The systematic dismantling of a major part of the American auto industry. Detroit faces a new, dangerous threat as the competitive landscape is forever altered. For tens of thousands of displaced workers, the future is bleak. Retraining and assistance can only do so much. Many jobs will never return. The Kia collapse confirms the worst fears, a full-scale retreat by global players. It's a vote of no confidence in American manufacturing. The shockwaves will reshape our economy and national identity for years. The crisis is now total. The American auto industry is forever changed. The final domino has fallen. The question, what comes next for America? The answer is uncertain. The road ahead is daunting. 5 major automakers gone, 38,000 jobs lost, communities in turmoil. The American auto industry faces an uncertain future. Detroit's Big Three must fill a massive void, an almost impossible task. Consumers will pay more and have fewer choices. For workers, it's a fight for survival. This crisis forces us to rethink our industrial policy, and economic future. The decisions made now will shape the next generation. The story isn't over, the final chapter is still unwritten. What do you think this means for Detroit and American workers? Let us know in the comments. Your voice matters now more than ever.